Hi everyone, this is Rambabu Vasupilli, CEO of NCPL Group of Companies. Today I have come forward with you on another interesting topic. I'm sure you can map it to your career also. If you have a gap in your career, then how do you answer to the recruiter? So that is the topic we are going to discuss today. Like people might have come from a non-IT background and they wanted to try their luck in IT career. So that is one possibility, in which case obviously all the non-IT experience you have will be shown as a gap in your career. Or some people might genuinely have some gaps in their career due to either doing some business or due to maternity break. Or sometimes you're already 40 45 and you wanted to start a very fresh career, in which case all the earlier experience might end up as a gap. So for whatever reason, if you have a gap in your career, how to explain? In Canada, recruiters are not really worried if you have a gap, as long as you have some relevant experience for the role that they are looking for. But then they expect you to justify why there is a gap in your career. So when they call you, they will ask you, okay, why there is a gap for 4 years here? And the answer that you tell them should be very justifying. In countries like India and UK, if you have a gap, then they straight away reject your profile. Which is why in these countries there is a lot of people try to put up some fake experience to fill those gaps. But in Canada, there is not such a problem. So if you have a gap, you should know how to justify that gap. Now, if you are a woman and if you have a gap, or if you have multiple gaps in your career, then for women, the safest reason can be you got married, you immediately had kids, so you have to take a break to take care of the kids and then resuming the IT career. That is one answer you can say, and everybody will like that answer because that is generally a genuine answer that people can give. And for whatever may be the reason, my suggestion is for women, always tell the maternity as a reason for your break. Because even if you have multiple breaks, because women can have multiple children, multiple deliveries, right? So you can say for each of the time you had a break, it is because of the maternity reason. If you have two breaks, you can say you had two deliveries. If you have three times break, you can say that you have three breaks. Nobody is going to come and see how many children you have, if you really have children or not. People who are single also can tell the same thing, right? So they are not going to check whether you are married or single. For job, it is your relationship status is irrelevant, right? So you can safely use this reason as a perfect option to justify your break. Now, if you are a man, what is the reason that you can give for getting this break? The standard reason, which I felt is very convincing to many of the recruiters, is you can say that, hey, I have started my studies, I work for to some extent, and then I tried to do some business, it did not go well, so I again started my career to go for a job. So I lost that, I got that gap because of doing business, because many men would like to try to do some business to earn some extra money. So that is one reason that you can say. What are some of the reasons that people might not like? People always hear some stories like, oh, I fell sick during that period, which is why I got the break. But then if you fell sick during the period, you won't get the break for 1 year or 2 years. People can't remain jobless for 1 or 2 years just because of the sickness. And if you are such a very sick person, they don't want to take you because they also want a healthy person. Some people tell I had an accident and all. So, but those reasons are not very justifying. People can easily make out that it is a dummy reason that you are showing to prove that you have a very genuine gap. But use always the safest option. Don't say you took break to take care of the parents, you took break because you are sick. you took break because you had an accident, you took break because you moved from one country to another. These are all the reasons many people tell, but these are not convincing. Convincing reasons are, for women tell maternity as a reason, for men tell business as a reason. Very simple, straightforward. I'm sure it will work out for you. All the people whom I'm mentoring, I asked them to tell the same reason and it really worked for them. They went till interviews and then they're able to get the offers. That is the reason why people who join NCPL, even though there are 35 years aged, 40 years aged, even the oldest age I have dealt with was 46. So even a person with 46 years of age was able to get the job quite successfully. And for 46 years, obviously there will be gaps, and we told them to tell them how to justify that gap, and they're able to do it quite well. I'm sure it will work out for you, but just give it a try. If you still have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments. And if you wanted to talk to me in person, then there is a calendar link in the description of this video, and you can set up a calendar in that, set up an invite in that calendar, and we can talk in detail for 30-40 minutes. Thank you so much.